Okay, today we've got a 6-pack of frosted 30-watt double row LED flat light bulbs. They're considered T8s, and they're completely adjustable and dimmable. Alright, it comes with an installation guide for surface mounting. It looks like there's some screws and some little clips. Wow, those are pretty compact. I like it. And there's just, oh, there's a plug with a switch. That is going to be excellent for my use. And clips. I want to thank the manufacturer for sending them to me so we can unbox them and install them, show you how they work. Alright, so there's a connector to connect two of them together if I wanted them in a row. That is pretty darn cool. So we could connect two of them together, have an 8-foot row. We could just connect the cord with a switch. So let's go ahead and turn one of these things on. Plug it in like that. And just turn it on. Now that is actually pretty bright. Okay, and it has a warning here, do not connect more than 240 watts in a row. You could connect 8 of these in a row. Okay, you can see right above my window, I just screwed that in with one screw. I used a sheetrock screw that was a little longer than the one that came in the package. Alright, you can see these installed here, right above the door. And I put 3 of them in with the cord coming down here onto my bench. And you can see them here, all 3 of them really lighten up this corner of the room. I'm impressed. Thanks. I want to thank the manufacturer for sending them to me. These are going to be awesome. I'll show you some more things that are in the box. There's a bunch of little pigtails, and what they do is they will go in the end here if you need to connect it to an electrical outlet or another switch or something more permanent. The way I did it was one of these plug-ins that has a switch on it, which is awesome. There's a bunch of those, and there's also 5 of these extension cables. So if you wanted to run them and connect one end to electricity, and you connect up to 8 of these in line, there's some cables that you can make them about 4 feet apart. So that's awesome. The last thing I want to show you is right here. They call it a dip switch, but it's not a dip switch. It's clearly a slider, and just a green slider, and there's a whole bunch of notches on here. And what that does is it'll change the temperature of the light. So I'll turn this on, and I know the camera gets a little weird when you turn a bright light on, but we'll be able to see how, as we switch it, it goes from white, white, white down to a dimmer yellow. So yeah, it's showing up a little bit on the camera, but that's another really cool feature. I like the super bright white, 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 so that's what I installed. But anyway, I'm excited about these. I like the way they work. I've already got some hanging over in the shop that I showed you. So, alright, if you like these, like, share, subscribe. There's a link to them down in the description. You can get them on Amazon, and I'm pretty happy with them.